Hi everyone, my name is Heather and I'm the person behind Happy Puppy Truffles. Today I wanted to share with you guys an unboxing or unwrapping of origami paper. I was at DAISO getting a couple of last minute things before Valentine's Day, and of course everybody's already over and done with Valentine's Day, even though it's still a week away. And they've moved on to the fun of March and April with the cherry blossoms and Hinamatsuri and all those kinds of things. And they had a whole section that just was all Sakura flower kind of themed ideas. They had a lot of things that were like incense that smells like Sakura, some pretty like towels, and then a bunch of paper craft project things that you could use. And they had a whole collection of origami paper. And I just thought I'd show you guys all in one shot rather than spreading it out over 4 different videos. But this was all the ones that they had available, and they just all looked so pretty and such a different kind of theme and feel for stuff. I thought I had to share them with you guys so you could kind of see what they look like. But they're basically double-sided origami paper, and I think they're all double-sided here. Yep. And even double patterned, it looks like. The back is a whole, it's not just a solid color, it looks like the back is actually a pattern. So I can't wait to kind of show you guys what these look like. So this might wind up being a little long as I open all 4 of them, but I wanted to show you guys what they look like. It's just such a fun thing for them to start doing this. I've noticed they did a little bit with Christmas and Halloween too. They even had some papers at some of the 100 yen stores, whether it be DAISO or another 100 yen store that we have in Kyushu at least is Seiria, and they always usually have really fun stuff. So this is from DAISO, and these are all made quality and design from Japan. I don't know if that means that it's actually made in Japan though. Nope, it's made in China. So but maybe they're trying to pretend that it's Japanese quality. So, but it's still good paper. It's not bad. But you get 4 different patterns. You get 15 sheets of each. So you're getting a total of 60 sheets for just 108 yen. Very good deal. You can't pass that up. So I don't know how much of this stuff gets then imported out into other stores and locations around the world at DAISO's, but if you happen to be planning a trip to Japan during spring, then this is a wonderful opportunity to get some of these things, and it will be probably impressive to anyone that you give them to because they look really cool. So this first one has that kind of feel of sort of a the branch, the falling branch of sakura bloom here. So the pattern itself is not symmetrical. You have, pattern kind of coming from here with some traditional Japanese imagery for water and winds and such in the background. So, but let's kind of open it up and I'll show you guys. This paper here is, a pretty good crispness for Chiyogami, and it's pretty thin. It's not like nice, super thick Chiyogami paper, but what do you expect for 100 yen for 60 sheets, right? But it's got the front pattern here, like I said, with sort of the tumbling vision, view of the branch kind of hanging down full of bloom. And then on the back side is a really cute sort of white and pink pattern then on the back. And there's this pink color version, of course. And then this one that has a yellow background, but with the same color for the flowers. And on the back side, then you're still looking at white flowers and a yellow background. There's the purple one that has the pink flowers, and then on the back is going to be purple with white. That's really pretty. The yellow is almost too bright. You can't really see with yellow and white. That sometimes is hard to see. And then the blue one, for some reason, it's funny. They decided to make that one blue flowers. Go figure. And then but blue and white on the back. So very, very pretty pattern for that one for sure. I'll put this to the side so I can show you guys the next one here. So this pattern here is a little bit more modern in design, I suppose. It's not a typical Japanese style, but let's take a look at it. It's the same kind of thing again. You've got the 15 sheets, 60 sheets in total, 4 patterns. So this one has a white pattern background with the floral print in the front. And then if you look on the back, it's sort of a reverse of that. You've got a solid color with a white pattern, and it's a slightly darker color this time. So we have the white background one, we have the pink background one with the flowers more white, which is really pretty because some places actually have really, really pale, we do in Omra actually, really pale white bloom. So that's really gorgeous. And then the background, as you can see here, is white with a little bit of pink. And then the blue one is the same kind of approach with the white bloom and then the white background and a little bit of blue. And then the yellow one here is similar to the white one in the front. You've got the mostly the pink bloom, but also some white. And then the background is white with the yellow. And all of the accent colors are a little richer than the front colors are. So you're getting kind of this sort of more rich color for those. So that's one of the other collections. And then we have this one here that has a pretty standard sort of Sakura flower pattern with a lot of different ones kind of all overlapping together. And take a look at what these look like. So we have a blue background with the flowers that are pink and almost reddish in tone, and then a little yellow pattern in the background too. And then the flip side here is blue with white flowers there. So it's the same pattern actually, but just all in white, which is really pretty. Then the pink one here has the same kind of color of flowers, just the background is pink instead of blue, and then you've got the pink background with white. That's really pretty. I like that a lot. The yellow one has the same color flowers and with a yellow background, and so then yellow with white. And then the white one has the same too. And the background here, in this case, of course, couldn't be white on white, so it's green actually. And this particular collection of patterns is fun because all of the main base colors the same for all of them. So this kind of one would work really fun with some modular origami projects if you were doing those. So, but that's a really pretty collection. With the pattern on the back, I almost like the pattern on the back better than the pattern on the front. Now, the last one here is this more traditional style of Japanese print of the Sakura bloom here with a little bit of white outline, and the background is sort of a, oh, there's a word for that, I can't think of it, sort of like a watercolor wash of different colors mixed together. Pretty standard in Chiyogami, you see that a lot. Get this out of here. So in this case, again, we've got the 4 papers, and we've got first a really rich pink and slightly peachish color in the background, and then on the flip side, it's basically the same pattern but just with the background in a solid color as opposed to that watercolor wash of the 2 colors together. So you've got that kind of reddish color one. Then this one here is more of a pale color background, and the flowers are more colored. In this case, you could see the color through the pattern. This one, there's actually a color for the flowers. And then on the back, it's the same kind of thing though, still with the background being, I don't know if you could tell the difference between these two. It's a very subtle difference. This is more of a rosy pink, and this is more of an orangish pink color. Almost identical. I don't even know if that shows up on my camera. The next one is blue, and this one has kind of the same thing as here. You can see where they've taken the color from underneath and then sort of dusted a little color into some of these to make them really pink. And then the back side is blue with white, and then the last one with yellow, and it's again a similar kind of pattern. And then on the back, the yellow and white. That's always kind of disappointing. I'm not a fan of that yellow and white. It's too much color all at once. It gets a little confusing. But this is definitely a fun way to get a hold of a lot of different patterns of paper, and in a really common theme, of course. I mean, who doesn't love Sakura bloom kind of imagery for papers and things? I think, it's definitely a popular kind of pattern to have. I just thought it was sort of fun how they had all this out. Big collection of stuff here just to celebrate springtime and everybody's favorite imagery from that, Sakura or cherry blossoms. So I'll have some more fun things to share with you guys in the days to come. Thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.